ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of multiplayer with Perry on our LP server, or LAN server. So what was I doing last time? I ended up recording just one long recording, so it ended up being like an hour long. I just split it up into different episodes, so that's why you didn't get my introduction on each of the second and third episodes. But really, since we last left off, didn't really do much of anything, because this is all still in one big recording session. So I really just put stairs through my archway here. I think it makes it look a lot sharper. I'm going to make some more stairs so we can do a little bit of an overhang, which I'm either going to have to build up to do or fly. I'm going to put a little bit of a peak tower on top of that little thing as well, just so it looks a little nicer. And then I'm going to get rid of these extra blocks here so we can not waste so many blocks that aren't actually being looked at. And then I will slowly start building into this part here, and we will probably have this as kind of one big room of something. Actually, maybe we can even put stalls in here for a barn. Hey! This kind of in the mountain thing, like where my runway is to the garden.
Yep.
Once I actually block that all in, it's going to be like one big room. I could put horse stalls in there. That can be part of our stable. Because if I build out this way, we could have quite a large stable going over here.
Eventually, I do want to cut back through the mountain on this side and link it into the half makeshift stables on this side.
So then it would just make sense to have all our horses like in little stalls over here then. Like some of them, not all of them. Obviously we're going to have pastures like we did before with your crazy horse breeding. Cool, okay. Then I will work away on that. Let's empty out some useless stuff out of our inventory first and snag some more food. And eventually this Tinker's Construct thing has to move too. Did you fall into the smeltery by chance?
Nope.
Somebody did, because we got 20 MBs of blood.
Wasn't me.
Because we have obsidian on the bottom, iron, gold, and then blood. Somebody fell in. But it won't tell me what. Well, good to know you're not trying to, you know, if you want a hot tub, we'll make a hot tub. You don't need to be climbing into the smeltery. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Alrighty, so what do I want here? I don't really think there was anything I needed out of the chests besides some food. We got pretty much all we need in our inventory. I was just getting rid of random blocks. Oh, hey, lots of wood. In case oh, perfect, you have stairs. I'm gonna borrow those. And that random half slab.
Don't panic, but I've kind of flooded the bridge.
Just go running past me. Mayday! Oh, I see. Oh, I don't have any buckets, so it's gonna be like, I have buckets.
I can fix this. It's all good.
Oh, I guess, you know what I should do is fly around like a blaze man and show everybody what we have built already, because nobody's seen anything other than my little corner of the world that I've been working on. So, whoops, we've pretty much decided to build in this nice little valley here. You can't see because of all the damn particles. Let me turn those off for a moment. Particles, nothing. So we were just wandering around. Perry found this nice little mountain area that links to a bunch of other mountains, so we thought it would be really cool to make like a Old West kind of fort thing. So we have bridges going to pretty much every other little mountain spot nearby here. And then we have part of the wall built for this little area. This little area is going to get all closed in, and it's going to be all exciting. And then we're going to have stuff over here as well. So they'll end up being my stables and stuff we're going to put over here. The cows and the chickens and the pigs and all our animal breeding is going to go on over here. We have our crop garden over here. And then at some point I will make an area for the Mo creatures that we tame as well. Obviously some of them will get put into stalls depending on what type of animal they are, but I will likely put a bunch of them in some kind of cool enclosure as well, so we'll decide which mountain we're branching off onto for that later. Smeltery will be moved at some point. All our chests will eventually be amalgamated and organized in proper storage area. The nether portal is likely going to be moved. We've got a few horses and stuff in that little pen there. And then that bridge goes off to that mountain. This one's over here. This one's the one that parries flooding. And then he's put another bridge up here that I didn't know of. Cool. Ow! 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 Water plus blaze equal bad.
You got this.
Trying to find my... I have such a list of... I wish you could delete morphs without having to, like, die.
Dying actually doesn't delete them.
Yeah.
Not this version.
They used to. Okay, well, I'll let you continue with your swimming pool on a bridge. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
Okay, now we have a nice pretty waterfall.
Whoops, I hit you, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, nice pretty waterfall beside the bridge. It's not flooding.
Woo. Alrighty. Zombie apocalypse going on in my corner again.
You should maybe torch that.
It's such a waste of torches.
Well, they keep blowing your,
Well, zombies aren't gonna blow anything up, it's creepers.
Yeah,
Just every now and then I come back over here and there's multiple zombies. That's actually not as many as there usually is. And there's a creeper! No! 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 Zombie, I'm just gonna knock you right off the cliff. Or kill you. Oops. I actually meant to knock him off the cliff, but it didn't happen soon enough. Okay. So back to what I'm gonna make a hammer because I have to clear all this particular level of cobblestone. So, do you want a hammer? Would you like a hammer, sir? If I made you a hammer? Like the get rid of 4 blocks at a time kind of hammer?
Oh, that would be sweet.
Okay, let me just get rid of all this wood. Put that there. We'll just get rid of all that stuff to make room to make the hammer. There's 2 more pieces of moss in one of these chests somewhere. At least there was. There. So moss, shoot. We only have this 1 diamond?
Probably.
Yep. Okay, well, I won't be putting diamond on the hammers just yet then. Actually, besides the moss, I'm not going to worry about putting any other modifiers on them right now. Because eventually we're going to make way better ones anyway, once we get manulin and cobalt and ardite and all that stuff, I assume. So I'm just going to make a couple obsidian hammers with some moss on them. How much obsidian do we got? We got 41.
There, we got proper gates.
Yeah.
So a little better than the wood.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's a skeleton checking it out too.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so what do we need for a hammer? For a hammer, we need 2 large plates, a hammerhead, and a tough rod. So I only need to make 1 more stencil for the hammerhead. There, and then I need the large plate and tough rod. Boop. I'll just throw that in there. So I need 2 obsidian hammerheads. And we'll make the rods out of obsidian too, I suppose. If I have enough obsidian. Hopefully. And then we'll make the large plates out of iron. Creeper. Go away. My hero.
Looks like you could use some more lava too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a trip back into the Nether at some point. Okay, we got 1 hammer. With not fantastic durability, but it's not horrible either, but it's got the auto repair, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then we need a 2nd hammer.
Ooh. Let me not be a blaze man in this rainstorm.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Okay, I have your hammer. Where are you?
Up in the trees.
Oh.
Pretending to not be a blaze man.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't see you
I'm in
on
the dark wood.
Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, I don't see you on the mini-map at all. But there you are. That's just a cave.
I'm up top. High.
Well, I see you on the mini-map, I just can't get to you.
It's because I'm like way up at the top of the mountain. If it wasn't raining, it'd be a whole lot easier. You could just fly to you again.
Or you could just morph out of a blaze man.
Oh yeah, that too, but I'm already out of the blaze man.
Oh, you've been going to a much closer dark oak forest than me. I didn't realize there was one just over the mountain. I was flying like way back to our like original little hole in the hill like temporary base, and if you go past, if you go like 3 biomes past that, there's a dark oak forest over there. Because originally when I asked, you said east, not west.
Yeah, my bad. I can't tell Minecraft directions.
See, and this is why we don't go on road trips together. Ha ha ha. We'd end up going in the opposite direction. I still have no idea where you are.
In the forest?
You're
down.
Should just be right here. but I
I'll
don't...
stand in the clearing. Find you.
Here you go. There's nothing on it besides moss right now. Mostly because we don't...
mining pick?
It's a hammer. It does a 2x2 or 3x2 or 3x3 area, something like that. Yeah, 3x3.
Sweet.
But you only got about 1,400 uses on it.
1,400 uses. I could get a lot of distance out of that.
It's not quite as high of durability as it would be with a diamond on it. Or made out of slightly nicer material than obsidian, but you know, we got what we were.
Well, I could go mine obsidian with it, and we could just make a better one.
Well, you won't be able to get a better one unless we use something else, like cobalt or ardite or banulin or something. And at this point, we're not far enough along yet to be able to mine all that stuff. So.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this like super axe. So.
Yeah, it's pretty handy. But it has auto repair on it, so over time it should repair itself, your hammer, in theory. So then it won't be quite as bad. Oh, right, I wanted to build up here. Oops. And get rid of some of these blocks that aren't really being of much use up here. There's no sense having that. I do want the torch up here, though, so we don't get anything spawning and blowing up the roof. And it's raining again. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be raining? Oh, actually, I probably want to leave that one and that one. Because I do want to build a little bit of a roof onto this part. Oh, nope, I kind of wanted that there. Okay. Okay. I can't be ablaze, so what the heck do I want to do? I don't have anything else that flies.
Gas?
Ghasts are just big and obnoxious. I need to be fairly close to my wall here to be able to.
I never said it was optimal, I said it was possible.
There are loads of mole creatures that fly. We just haven't found any. Oh, who... Oh, my scaffolding doesn't work.
Sure, the creeper could blow up everything except for the one tree that I wanted to cut down.
No, creepers wreck things when they blow up, though.
You could have at least chopped it down for me.
That's why I gave you your fancy axe. Okay, so that's...
Okay, what the heck? I'm being attacked by an invisible man.
That shouldn't be a thing, but okay. I don't think there's any invisible mobs in our game.
Nope, not. It's the invisible hunger mob.
Oh, starvation. Sneaky bastard.
Apparently I haven't eaten in a while.
Alright, so that overhang is looking pretty nice. I still think there's a little bit more I could do to that to make it look a little more eye-appealing. If the rain would go away, I would have a better idea of what it looks like. But anyway, in the meantime, I will start on the roof for this. Oh, I always fall off the thing onto my crops. My poor crops. Alright.